You've probably noticed the whiskers spreading from your dog or cat's snoot and around their eyes. But have you ever wondered what they might be for? Despite their similar appearance, a dog's whiskers and a cat's whiskers serve similar but different functions. First of all, what are whiskers anyway? Unlike normal fur on your dog or cat, whiskers are coarser and thicker hairs located at specific strategic points on your dog or cat's face. Whiskers are extra sensitive because of each of the blood vessels and nerves near the base of the hair follicles that they grow from. You can see with our dogs that every dog will have slight variation in the length and color of their whiskers, depending on their breed, age, or other characteristics. Some of our dogs have white whiskers, some of them have black whiskers, and some have a mix of both colors. You can also clearly see that a dog's whiskers are often much shorter than a cat's, which we'll look at in a minute. The cat's whiskers will help them navigate around their environment first and foremost. As your cat walks around, their whiskers will brush up against surrounding objects, helping them with their spatial awareness. The reason cats can fit into smaller spaces is because their whiskers tell them they can fit. That's also why a cat's whiskers tend to approximate the width of their body. The length of these whiskers helps the cat determine whether or not they can fit into tight spaces. You can see Chi reacting to the gentle brush up against her whiskers when I touch it with my finger. This shows just how sensitive her whiskers actually are. The dog's whiskers may look similar, but they are mainly used to act more like a radar system. Changes in air current help a dog identify how far away objects are when they are sniffing around or prevent them from bumping into things in the dark. You can see with most dogs, just like with Nagi here, that when they're sniffing, their nose will never touch the ground unless they deliberately want to do that, and the whiskers help them accomplish this. The cat's whiskers are also used sort of like a radar system, so that they know when things might be moving around or near them. Ow! Sorry. Let me reset. What was I saying again? Oh yeah. Whiskers allow cats to perform basic tasks like walking, pouncing, or playing. Because of their whiskers, they don't have to worry about bumping into things or being surprised by something coming towards them. Whiskers are also an important part of a cat's natural balance. Special sensory organs in a cat's whiskers help them understand the position of their body in relation to the environment. That's why cats almost always land on their feet. These special sensory organs are called proprioceptors, and they're located at the ends of their whiskers. These receptors help cats understand the position of their body and limbs, and keep them aware of what every part of their body is doing. Whiskers also help communicate how your dog or cat is feeling. You can tell whether your dog or cat is happy by looking at how they hold their whiskers. Elevated perky whiskers mean your dog or cat is happy and alert, and will give your dog that cute, wide-eyed look you may have learned to love. That cute, maybe confused look is on proud display here with Pepper and Chai. You can see that Pepper doesn't react in quite the same way as Chi or any of our other cats do. And that's the same for most of our dogs at least. Their whiskers, while very similar, do serve somewhat of a different function. Where cats need their whiskers to navigate every day, dogs rely on their other senses much more. Here you can see a much closer view of our dog Pepper's whiskers. Notice the placement of her whiskers on her muzzle and above her eyes, and how they're different than the placement of a cat's whiskers. Finally, whiskers help protect sensitive areas on your dog or cat's face. You can see they can trigger a blinking response to protect their eyes if dust brushes against them. They can also let a dog know that they are about to bump into something or even prevent them from getting stuck in a tight spot. Be sure to protect your cat or dog's whiskers. They're very important to their overall health and awareness. Be gentle around them. You might see your dog or cat's whiskers move reflexively away from danger, showing just how important they are. Your dog or cat may be able to adapt to losing their whiskers, but they will often be much more scared of their environment without them. A good portion of a dog's brain is devoted to processing information from their touch sensors. Whiskers are very reliable touch sensors. A large portion of their brain aligns with specific parts of the body that have whiskers. Each individual whisker can be traced back to a specific spot in your dog or cat's brain, which means that they're very important to the overall health of your dog. Because whiskers are so important to their daily function, make sure you help protect them. You should always touch your dog or cat's whiskers gently along the grain. Don't pluck or pull on them, which could be painful. And when grooming your dog, avoid cutting their whiskers, because this may decrease their awareness and confuse them. Meow, if you'll excuse me, I really have to get back to petting all these bellies. There's 8 of them and they're pretty demanding, so it takes up most of my time. If you like this video, do all the things to let us know. We try to respond to every comment we get, and some of our comments have even inspired other videos. We really do appreciate all of you and love to hear back from you.